key locks, okay? Let's see here. Oh, let's see, right. Look, head that way. Look, let's say I'm on the right, okay? A great way to trigger somebody to put their hands up is to do that, and then they'll do this, okay? So as you do that, they'll do this. Look, I want to grab wrist and elbow, and I want to bring my body over. Drop the elbow, frame it so that this hand can come underneath. This is a real basic way of doing a key lock, okay? Extend that left leg so that my hip drops, and I want to control the opposite shoulder. I'm attacking his left shoulder. I want to flatten out his right shoulder, because his defense, if I'm too far here, it's going to be turned on the right side, and I lose that because he begins to torque my wrist, and he wants to get that elbow out. If I keep him, look, under, keep my chest on his far shoulder. From here, can you straighten out your arm? No. But he's really trying. But what's saving me is that elbow constantly moving into his neck. And this hand right here, keeping my hand flat, this hand rolling forward. It all works as a team. From here, I'm gonna bring this elbow slowly down, and I'm gonna feel right about there, tightens, then it goes up the ramp, and finish. Here's a slightly more advanced way of doing key locks, okay? I'm doing key lock here, okay? Look, I'm gonna push the elbow down right here. He's gonna think, oh, well, you know, I'm gonna use that brace right here. Yeah, see, meaning that he's using my knee because he knows he's not gonna get pushed down. I open the knee, okay? And it goes down. But what a great way to do it is like this, look. I'm gonna use my forearms, not even use the hands. Put my forearms here, and I'm just gonna extend this way. And I'm gonna get this hand underneath, like a fist, punch it in my bicep, and I'm gonna just put all the pressure here so that I'm just gonna torque it this way. This is a nice and advanced way to do it. So from here, stay strong a little bit. Look, I'll take the top arm or whichever arm. That one's kind of top arm. Keep moving them, but look here, because the great thing to do with your elbows, this is your power zone when you're framing. It's not here. This is the power zone. Okay? When you frame, you can't extend your arms. So you're not relying on your arms. You can use your whole body. Because I'm here. See how much nice torque I have? And you staple it right here. As this one comes under, punching in your own bicep here. This knuckles down, and I'm going to drag it right in the shoulder now as I begin to torque it this way. Ryan, could you get your arm out? Not before I twist your shoulder, so just be careful. Okay? When you do a lot of movement on the bottom and your arm joint's caught and you're moving, you can possibly move yourself into a really bad submission. Okay? So just be careful not to resist too much, but just enough so that it's not too little. Okay? Let me show you another strategy here. Look, what I'm doing is that I'm using my left hand, okay, to extract his elbow, okay? And look, I'm still going for a key lock, right? Look, I'm gonna feed my lapel from my left hand or my right, and I'm still gonna keep moving it across. He should feel threatened here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this across because I wanna get him turned on his side. Yes, right there. Yeah. Because you know what I did here? Keep it back. Got it. Sit up, pull it through, and now. Yeah. Make it a tree. So that is like a 5-dimensional strategy. You watch? Oh, what do we have here? Mike, come on. This way. My left lapel, and I still go under his arm with my left hand. I just like doing it better this way. And I start going for a key lock here. I start bringing this head off line here, okay? And it's kind of uncomfortable. He's probably not gonna let me do that. He'll take his arm, he'll move it out, he'll flip it out the other way. Oftentimes they do that. You go right here, okay? And I'm still gonna walk this out, okay? I'm still gonna trap it here, and I'm just gonna go right like a boss grip right here. And I'm gonna let him think, because he's not gonna leave that arm there. What would you do with that left arm? Or that right arm?
I'm trying to get it out.
Which way would you go? He wouldn't go that way.
That's what you get when you get us to the wipe out the elbow.
Well, that's fine, go ahead. Try to save your arm. You know which way he'd go? That way. Because that's the way the door is open. He wouldn't keep pushing it that way. And this goes through here, and you pull him through, and I'm just keeping it back. Sometimes you get paired up with these guys that really love to resist. So what happens is that two things happen. They learn the hard way that when you really pull it with leverage, it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But why not let the move happen fluidly versus resisting? Because what he's doing, I'm showing the move at like 20, 30%. He's resisting at 150. He's forcing me to have to now apply 30, 40%. He's resisting at like 200. So now from here, it turns into a struggle for him, not for me. I know I can do it, but the question is, how do I still do it to show it, demonstrate it, without even hurting him? Because I know he's got strong shoulders, he just resisted, okay? So let's try it again. Do take two. Resist. You can resist, but resist in a way that makes sense. Look, right here, right? You probably wouldn't keep your arm there, you probably loop it out, right? Yeah, you know why you loop it out? Because you don't want to bring your elbow in, trap my foot with your right foot, take your left hand out, bridge and roll to your right. Okay? Sounds like you did. But you get the point why they would do looping that arm out. But because you're using your hip and you're making it very uncomfortable here, he loops it out. But I keep walking it out that way, okay? From here, my goal is to get him to want to turn that way. I'm gonna bring my elbow over and I'm just gonna crank his head. Now look at that. Wait, he's gonna use his right hand to bring it over the arm to help, wouldn't he? That would make more sense. And that's where you get either the arm raiser or an S mount, okay? Or I would get this, okay? Where I would go chokes and all that. Hold your arm for the arm lock. So let's say I get the arm lock, right? Look at this. So I'm here, okay? But it's tough to finish. Do your thing, Mike. Do your 100% resisting.
All right.
Okay. It's gonna be real tough for me to separate his arms. I can do it, because I would grab the elbow here, but it's tough.
Hold on or not?
Oh, hold on. Look, arm lock, right? Look, here, go ahead, hold on. Look, it's tough to separate all that right there. Look, I'll bring the elbows together. It's still tough. Oh, got a little bit easier. Here, look, here. Oh, wow, that struggle. Still create tension. With my lapel, and go. And then, go ahead. See, I kept it bent. Otherwise that fist would have hit me right in the face. And then look, keep it bent. Make it straight. Does that make sense? So, for those of you who want to practice key locks, and I'm gonna roll it out right here. Drop the elbow, because remember, you can also be nuts on this, because if it goes here, there's not enough room for the elbow. You can do that right there. So you got a key lock here. Hips, adjust, chest, hips, and fin. I'm gonna try it a little bit more advanced. Give me a little bit of resistance, a little. like 50%. Okay?
Hey, I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep pressure here. As this goes here, I'm gonna punch it right in my bicep. This goes down, and I'm gonna bring it right into his shoulder, not into his neck, into his shoulder, right there. From here, I'm just gonna bring this fist down. I'm gonna, can you remove your arm?
No.
Okay. Try the key locks if you want. Try that right yourself. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mike told me that, hey, everybody, I'm going to show how not to drill, and that way everybody will know what not to do, so that everybody knows what to do. This is going from, what's that, the inverse, adverse, converse?